This is Fano with an hour with the Wolfpack. Today is day 9 of Stepping Out of Babylon. Today's date is January 30th, 2016. And today, I did the normal diet. And ate a salad today. Pretty stoked. I kind of actually look forward to my daily salad. And mainly there's on this day, there's day 9. There's a lot of, it's always still a lot of mental games. You kind of think just to give in, why torture yourself when the whole world eats whatever they want. I guess it's a natural instinct because we would just eat food, if it was available because, we didn't know what we were going to eat next. And I guess it's also kind of lonely, especially when no one's doing it with you. And I guess that's the thing that a lot of people talk about online about diets and eating right. They always say do it with your family or someone you love or something along those lines. And I believe it would make it a lot easier. I think it'd be even awesome if you did it, say you lived in a tribe or a small town or neighborhood and everyone just was on the diet and talked about it and everyone was learning new things. That'd be really great. It's just kind of hard when your family doesn't really eat that great. They don't eat terrible, but, they still eat bad. But even when you go outside and walk around the city or go anywhere, people are eating bad or they're just eating whatever they want. I think the thing that always used to bug me when I first went on my diet was realizing how bad all the food is and how parents feed their kids McDonald's and Jack in the Box and sodas and candy and ice cream, not even knowing. They don't even know how toxic that is. And I just that stuff used to really break my heart about how they're just giving their kids poison and making their kids sick, blind, have asthma, all sorts of stuff. And it's just crazy. And I guess, most of them don't know at all because most parents kind of, they would, if they knew it was that bad, they wouldn't give it to their kids. But I think when it comes to a lot of foods, it's so pushed in our faces that we don't think an ice cream is that bad or, a piece of candy is that bad or a slice of pizza or having a beer or having a soda is that bad. But really, it's really, 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 really bad for humans to eat that shit. And it's fucking crazy how, people just feed their kids that all day. And me growing up, that happened to me. My dad fed me what he thought was okay for people to eat, but it wasn't. And man, we used to microwave. If people still microwave now, that's fucking crazy to me. But a microwave, no one should have a microwave or microwave their food, because if you don't know, all you're really doing is adding radiation to your food. And then you eat that radiated food, and then you add radiation to your body. It's just fucking crazy. But, and plus to think, like, most people have a stove or an oven, and it's like, you can literally heat up anything you got on your stove and in the oven. Like, the microwave is, it's just, I don't want to ever eat anything that's microwave ever again. And I haven't done it since I switched my diet over 4 years ago. But it's just crazy. I still see people microwave stuff, and like even like Costco, they microwave samples for people. That's fucked up, and kids eat it. It's just sick. Like it's just really sick once you know like what's going on. And but I guess back to my thing of people making their kids sick, not knowing, it's just bizarres me. But I see it's like my dad, he drank my whole life. And so his diet's nothing great. And so I can just see the pattern, him not knowing really nothing about health and just giving his kids whatever he thought was okay, which was basically a bunch of bad food. And then I can even flip it on the other side, even knowing people that I know who eat healthy and they have kids. I mean, they don't even really feed their kids that healthy stuff. I mean, it's like a step up where it's like they make food, but like their kid will still probably sugar in some bad format. Or, I mean, there's just like other crazy stuff. Like, if you don't have a shower filter and you're showering chlorine and your kid showers in there, he's getting sick. If you don't have a water filter and you feed your kid polluted water, if you don't add minerals to your water and your kid's drinking that, if your kid's not getting enough sunlight, you're toxifying your kid. I mean, if your kid watches too much TV or plays a lot of video games, all that just destroys the brain. And it's kind of maddening, I guess, the more cleaner you get. Like when day one, I mean, for me, it's like I already know a bunch of this stuff, so every day I get cleaner. I just like think about it more. But it makes me like want to do stuff. It makes me want to like educate people and talk to them and show them like, hey, you can switch this. Like even if you think you're eating clean, you're really not. Like switch this, do that, try this new thing. And a lot of people are just like, I don't want to hear it, move on. But I've been noticing though, the more I'm eating clean and I talk to people, there are a lot of people out there that want to know information, and I guess they just don't know the outlets. And like I just really found all my information online and through books and listening to people and just making my own conclusions, like what works and what doesn't work. And I mean, I guess I should always think about there are people out there, and there's a lot of people that just want some answers or some help or some type of guide. So, I just have to think about those people versus thinking about the 80-90% of people are just polluting themselves like unconsciously. And I guess what all diets are about or lifestyle changes are just about being conscious and getting more conscious of the idea, and then applying it. Because a lot of people, they're like, they think they're big wordsmiths. They're like, well, it's all about being conscious and having these right thought patterns and all this shit. And like, yeah, okay, that's one step, but you have to apply it. You have to eat right. And you have to do it like every single day consistently. You can't be like, well, I get my cheat meals and I get to eat this and that's not that bad once a month. And it's like, yeah, it is. Like, tell your body that. Like, go inside yourself and see, if that one meal or that one beer or that one anything you ate didn't have a big effect on your body. Like, your body was like, what the fuck is this? And then it has to, like, figure it out and get rid of it. And we're just kind of all pretty much too selfish and too, like, who cares? You just like listen to your body. It's about like connecting with your body, connecting with your spirit, and connecting with what's around you. And I go through life helping people as much as I can, but I go back to myself and just think like, wow, I can't help everyone and I want to, but it's just like I can't do it. It's just too much energy. So I have to go back and get myself grounded through like meditation and just self-discipline things and realize like, what am I here for? And, I should really focus on that great version of what I am. So, more mental games on day 9 of stepping out of Babylon. And I think that's how Babylon gets us. It's just mental games all day, every day. They don't stop, and we don't stop. So this is Fano with an hour with the Wolfpack, and today's date is January 31st, 2016. And I hope everyone just lives with love and compassion and self awareness and awareness of everyone else. And that's about it.